Welcome back to Periods 101. Today we're talking about the follicular phase. During this phase, your body is doing all the prep work for ovulation and a potential pregnancy. The follicular phase actually begins on day 1 of your period and lasts until ovulation. During this phase, your brain is releasing follicle stimulating hormone or FSH. FSH tells your ovaries to mature several follicles. Follicles are kind of like sacs inside your ovaries, and they contain immature eggs. So inside each ovary, there are multiple little sacs with immature eggs in them. And every cycle, a few of those immature eggs begin to grow and mature. Eventually, one of those follicles becomes the dominant follicle. It's the one that has grown and matured the most effectively throughout the follicular phase. You can see now why it's called the follicular phase, because of the maturing follicles. And that dominant follicle will be the one to release a mature egg during ovulation. Now, as those little follicles begin to grow and mature, they release estrogen. And estrogen is a builder hormone. So it's a growth hormone. It stimulates the growth and thickening of the lining of the uterus, also known as the endometrium. The endometrium is like a cushiony, nutrient-rich layer that is rich in blood supply, and it really provides an ideal environment for a fertilized egg to begin to attach and develop. The rise in estrogen in the follicular phase is also often responsible for improved mood, energy, and libido during the follicular phase. Coming out of your period, you may be feeling like really down and drained and tired. But by around day 3 or so of your period, you may notice your mood begin to lift and you start to feel better. That feeling of elevated mood is due to the increasing estrogen level. You may also notice that your skin begins to clear and almost glow during this time. Estrogen levels continuously increase steadily throughout the follicular phase until they peak at ovulation. Here's how to support your body during the follicular phase. Eating estrogen supporting foods can be helpful during this phase of the menstrual cycle. This can help to support that rise in estrogen and keep your hormones in balance. Some examples of estrogen supporting foods are flax seeds, chickpeas, avocados, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower. Drinking adequate water is also important during this time. Strength training, cardio, or even high intensity interval training tend to feel easier during this phase. So just to recap, the follicular phase sets the stage for ovulation. Estrogen is rising and the body is preparing for a potential fertilized egg to arrive in the uterus. Next, we'll take a look at ovulation.